Remember, there's some pretty important information here in the disclaimer. You might want to give the video a quick pause and read it.
Oh, hey everybody, it's me, Sonic! Sonic the Hedgehog! Just here to remind you that if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. And for even more amazing customs, don't forget to subscribe to Wake Angel 2001, because between you and me, they're way past cool.
Hello my friends, this is Wake Angel 2001 coming at you with something special! You know I had to do it. Yes, my final custom of May 2022 is going to be a bit of a personal indulgence. But that is because, hey, I just want to make a toy of my favorite VTuber. And, you know, why not? Statistically speaking, most of you guys who are watching me are also her fans. If we go back, we may remember the first time I ever made an SNT figure, back when I didn't even know who she was. Nearly doubled my subscriber count in a matter of months. A subscriber count that I had been, at that point, building for almost 10 years. So that just goes to show the power of this character. And of course, a couple years ago when I made the Forces version of SNT, the one that was based off of the character creator from Sonic Forces. But since that day, Courtney has updated SNT's character design yet again. She gave her, this whole new look that she has going on with the unitard and the leotard and the jacket and the new hair, and I think it looks pretty cute. And she even got like an animated 3D model avatar, which she uses in her videos, which is actually a really cool thing that I kind of want to do, but I'm not really much for that kind of content. Maybe when I get a new laptop. Courtney was actually nice enough to provide me with SNT's actual 3D model, along with all of the rigging and all the other stuff that goes to make that thing work and the programs you use it in. That I have absolutely no idea what all that was, but she didn't know where the model was in that big old file, so she just sent me the whole thing to find it myself, and I did! Of course, it was a rigged animation model, not an STL file that I would be able to print, but, good old Corey Sonic fan was able to help me with that, so all is well. With the actual official SNT model at my disposal, I was able to go ahead and stick her in my printer. This is one of the first jobs I made with the new printer, the one that wouldn't keep on stopping every 5 minutes, and is currently broken down. But yes, her head printed surprisingly well. Just for some reason, the tips of her two little ponytail points just did not quite come out right. But it's just a little nub at the tip. I was able to fix that with a little bit of sculpting. And as you can see, I also marked marked where the muzzle would be so I could give myself a paint guide. So yeah, this very, very cute little thing. She has that teal color scheme, and I'm still going to be amused forever that just by some great coincidence of the cosmos, SNT's primary color is the same color as my characters. Like, I don't know why, but we just somehow, completely independently of each other, decided that this shade of light blue is just a good color for our fan character. Of course, mine has a darker blue hair, but, like, the primary color's there. Let's see. I also had to do other 3D printed parts, but I think now is a good time to start talking about integration with the model itself. So let's start with her boots. She has these little sneakers with those big athletic socks on top of them that she has going on. I don't know what you call those, boxing socks? I have no idea. They're they're big socks I see athletes wear. And ever since watching Naruto, it makes me wonder if she has like a whole bunch of weights hidden inside of them, so that when she removes them, she can run really fast. So the base figure is that Daenerys Targaryen that I'm always using to make female figures in the scale, the same one I used to make Lilac from Freedom Planet. And the thing is, with the extended shoes, I couldn't just stick Daenerys' feet onto those, because then the figure would be way too tall. Because, you know, like, quite a bit of shin is part of the shoe sculpt. So I actually shortened Daenerys' leg by cutting most of the material out from below her knee, and then cutting just enough of the material from her shin to accommodate the joint that the ankle ball goes into, so that she would still have ankle swivels when this is done. I also used the sander to try and sand away her legs to get rid of the the wrapped look, so that it wouldn't look like SNT has like wrappings on her legs. Unfortunately, it doesn't really look all that smooth. It just makes her legs look a little wrinkly in the other direction now. Well, I'm not like the best sander in the world. I just have my Dremel with some ordinary sander heads. I don't have like all the specialty tools that people have for these kinds of things. And I did have Corey send me the hands in several poses. Ostensibly, I should be able to rig up a swapping system where I could swap out the others, but I only printed the one pair to get me started. Like, the most casual gesturing hands I could think of, because those would be the ones that would be easiest to pose the figure with. And then I used hand sculpting and a bit of craft foam to create the puffy sleeve look, for her short sleeve jacket. This is kind of a delicate thing to do, because the way this figure's shoulders are built, if you put too much material, you might actually limit their articulation. So this is something you have to be real careful about when you're making the thing. I did have to enhance the figure's bust a little bit. I actually rolled around that 3D model a bit, and SNT is a rather busty character. I'm not sure she's bigger than Rouge, but she's definitely in that category. Like they could probably do some symmetrical docking, if you get my drift. And again, it's implied that the jacket has a hood on the back, although, like I said with my Percy custom so long ago, unless that is the stretchiest substance known to the history of mankind, there is no way that S&T will actually be able to put that over her head, even if she didn't have a giant ponytail sticking out of there. I also incorporated the heart-shaped fanny pack on her belt, both of which are made out of craft foam. And I made sure that every detail is captured in the paint job, including the Eggman logo on her back with the X, with it X'd out with two brush strokes. Of course, that X is quite a godsend, as it meant that I didn't have to worry about getting all the facial details of the Eggman logo, just to imply the little goggles on the top and the mustache coming out the side. Now, I was originally planning on printing out SNT's tails, but I would need to put the legs back into the body first so I could gauge how big to make them. Unfortunately, like I said, printer broke down, so I had to improvise. You may notice from the weird color that these come off of that neon tails that I bought a while ago, just largely to assess the mold, because the tails figure that's part of my collection is the one that has the big tails, and this one had the ones in the flight posture. And, well, I just repainted them in SNT's colors, and, not exactly proud of this, but I just kind of crudely cut them apart and stuck them onto her rear. I didn't really go through any fancy engineering to make it look, good. Just functional. But with all that said and done, we now have an SNT figure. This is not a commission. I was not requested or told to do this. This is just something that I really wanted to make for myself, because SNT is my favorite VTuber, and I am a huge fan of hers, and this is literally just me making fan art. So, there we go. I now have an action figure of SNT that can stand alongside the action figure of my character. And that's where, like, the whole teal Mobian characters, like, not teal, like the sky blue Mobian characters, like, can just unite. Especially considering that SNT is the one who redesigned my character for me for a nominal fee, but I was happy to support her. And yay, we are now both toys, and in the Jack Pacific scale, no less. So thank you, SNT, for providing me with your model, because that was really great of you. Well, Courtney, SNT is your character, Courtney is who you are. And also Corey for actually making the model printable for me. You're awesome too. And you know what? Everybody else is awesome because you watched this video and you supported me and you subscribed. So thank all of you. This is Wake Angel 2001 signing off.